Welcome to Wildmender for Steam Survival Fest.
So we currently have our exclusive demo available as part of Steam Survival Fest, which you can download on our Steam page. But for the purposes of showing you what it looks like and how you can sort of navigate it, we thought we'd offer this little guide.
Yeah, there's everything in this game. We've got exploration, crafting, survival, there's combat, lots and lots of stuff to cover.
Yeah.
So in this video, we're going to go over all of those things. So strap in, it's going to be a fun ride.
Yeah, into the desert.
Okay.
Right, so we will be ready soon.
So who's talking to us?
I don't know at the moment.
Okay.
Some mysterious voice. Let me tell you about the world that was. No, that's not possible. Why not? What?
Maybe they're going to show us.
Get away!
Who's this person?
This is, yeah. Ooh,
Okay.
This is really nice.
Wow.
Pretty. Lovely little cutscene to get a strange voice. Can you hear me? Hello up there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Woo! Ooh. Oh, it's this. It's this.
A guide spirit.
A guide spirit. I need some assistance. I don't know how I got here. That's how I feel every morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we've helped them up,
Okay.
and then I don't look so well yourself. That's a bit rude. Sassy guide spirit. Go fill the bottle up from this. Okay, seems legit.
But they're all knowing, so
Yeah.
they're allowed to be a little sass.
They don't even know their own name at the moment, so I don't know how much I trust this. Ooh, press Q to drink. All right.
Nice. From the
From the bottle.
From the bottle.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about this earlier. What is that actually called?
Yeah,
That
is
sack?
it a satchel or is it a pouch, like a water pouch? There is like a special name for it.
Like you see, you know, in those films in the desert when they're riding a camel with
Yeah. And they just sort of, ride out and they have it like attached to them.
Yeah.
Right, so now we have to start, as most survival craft games, gathering resources. And this is really one of the key points of Wildmender, is not just gathering resources, but resource management. So if you notice, a lot of things are dead at the moment.
Yeah.
And the idea is you're really meant to kind of bring stuff back to life and harvest stuff in a more sustainable way. Because if you just go around chopping stuff up and destroying things, you're going to run out pretty quickly.
So that's my problem. I can chop for hours.
That's not terrible. I mean, if it's dead, you can take it, but you do want to grow stuff as well. Otherwise, you will eventually run out of resources.
Okay.
Right, so we had to craft our first workbench. So the workbench, you can plop it down pretty much anywhere you want. A couple of times I've accidentally plopped it into the water. Don't do that. I don't think it lets you now. I think because I kept doing it, the devs fixed it.
I mean, but why would you?
Oh, you still can.
But why?
Because I'm an idiot, is basically why.
No.
Essentially, I kept putting it down. Well, I would put it down somewhere like here without realizing that eventually you can build your own irrigation system so you can dig the water out. And as I did that, then it became covered in water.
So for all your, I assume we're going to plant some stuff.
Yeah.
So for all the plants and irrigation system.
Right, let's actually craft our little workbench.
Okay.
And look, it creates this really lovely, I love this, the way it kind of like goes up from the ground.
Yeah.
And then I can make my own, one of our first tools, a sickle. So we've got our little water pouch, we now have a sickle, and we can use the sickle to do your favorite thing.
Yeah.
Chop
stuff down.
Yeah, chop up the deadfall.
Wonderful.
So anything like this where it's clearly dead, like the wood is clearly dead and you can't revive it, you can just take that and harvest resources. Really smacking. That was so aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, strange voice. Things look very rough around here. So, Guide is helping us.
Yep.
We're going to make a spade now.
Gotta make a spade.
And
then.
So this is a good opportunity, I think, to talk about the UI too. So
yes.
Up in that left-hand corner, we've got.
I'll craft the spade. Sorry, I've just covered it over for you nicely.
So, blue water.
Yep.
Green food.
Yep.
White health.
Yes.
And then the purple is your magic.
Purple is magic, yeah, the square in the middle. So I need to collect 3 doomgrass seeds. So I'm going around digging up. I like how they sort of signpost everything with these like little lights. I've got my seeds, so now I need to go into my backpack. So if you look here, it tells you the different values of things. So anything that's green means it's still alive, so you can plant it or eat it. Yeah. Anything that's not green is dead, so you use it for materials, so like wood, plant fibers. But if you look here, you've got how much food it will give you and then how much water it will give you. But this one will take water away from you because it's dry, because it's a seed. So you're really meant to plant it, not
eat it.
And that's what I'm going to do right now.
So
try and plant it near water as well.
So this is an issue I had when I first played. I didn't know that I had to plant it near water. And I was also eating the dry seeds.
No.
So it's good to know this is how it's done correctly.
Yes. And now I'm going to water my plant with my pouch.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love this way. It says you should have enough to survive this one tiny plant that makes dune grass, which I'm not convinced is food, if I'm going to be totally honest. Let's go explore for temporary food sources.
Okay.
Right, here. The rain bloom cactus still survives in this area. I love the name rain bloom cactus as well. It sounds really magical. And then look.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep, that's gorgeous. And I take it, and then we'll go into the bag. So you can see now from this, you get 9 food, 5 water, and 6 health as well.
That's something that we should have and it says spoilage here, 2% crafting, vegetable, food, water. What does that mean?
Spoilage means that it will, because the plants over time, because Wildmender operates on a real-time life cycle, so plants take root, blossom, and then die in real time. And your food also spoils in real time. So if you leave it in your pouch for too long, it will eventually spoil. So it incentivizes you to gather stuff and keep maintaining your sort of your inventory.
Is there no fridge?
There's no fridge.
Okay.
Not in the desert.
And quickly, while we're in the backpack too, we can see we've got hat, torso, pants, shoes, cape, trinket.
Yeah.
Now these are all things we can craft more, right? We can make more.
Yeah. So you can customize your own character, and the idea is as you keep playing the game, you keep finding more items. Some of them will be decorative, some of them will be either upgrades to your tools or new tools, and then some of them will be like construction, like buildings that you can build, and then some of them will be just purely decorative, so either to decorate your home or to decorate yourself. I don't know whether decorate yourself is a correct word to use. I'm going to eat this fruit, eat this like a beast. Shovel it in. That's how I eat, just shoveling stuff into my mouth. Right, I need to get my spade. So normally you can either press T to go into the wheel, or I just tend to use the wheel on the keyboard and on the mouse, which then cycles through all your different things.
Okay.
So I'm off with my spade to go collect copper, and which should be.
Is that copper in the?
Oh. Don't know what's happened here.
Wait. You need to get
spade and dig up. There should be.
Oh, it's down there. Is that shiny thing around the corner?
Yeah, you found it. There we go.
Wonderful.
I'll take the copper.
So strange voice. How strange. I do not remember anything like this magical
fiction
reading. Anyway, come back and we can polish that into a rudimentary mirror.
But what will we need the mirror for? I do not. Well, I do know.
I mean,
spoiler.
He wants to look good.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
He's a good-looking guy. Let's craft this mirror. And we're using our magical essence to craft it, which means it must be a magical item.
So he's got it on his hand there.
Fire a practice spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is another part of the game, alongside the crafting and the exploration and the growing of your own garden, which would be very nice, your own little oasis. Speaking of which, please do share your oases with us online. So on social media, either at Wildmender Official on Instagram and Facebook, or Wildmender Game on Twitter, or you can join our Discord and start sharing screenshots, please, because I would love to see it. It's probably going to look nicer than what mine does now.
And I know from playing games like this that sometimes you want a bit of inspiration too. So sharing it around the community will be absolutely amazing. And you'll have other people probably comment on how great they are. So do that, please. Yeah.
And also it gives people tips as well if you want to know how to grow a particular thing, or obviously the demo is slightly limited in what you can grow, but in the full game as well you'll get access to everything. Oh, this piece of wood got a bit stuck. So now we're going to build our first house, which is a lean-to, except no we're not, because I don't have enough plant fibers yet.
Okay,
as you were.
Yeah.
I'll just start smacking stuff. This is your favourite pastime.
This is my favourite bit.
Love smacking the deadfall. It is really, the animation is very satisfying. He's going for it.
It's when
I think I have.
For me, it's when you clear it and make that
little
space. Oh my goodness. It's great.
Where should we put our first little house?
Shall we put it near our spirit guide?
Oh yes, we can stare lovingly at him, her, them.
Yeah. Well, we might find out soon.
Yeah, what
or who
they are.
Yeah.
Right, let's build it just there and watch it appear. I love this bit.
That's cool.
Right, and then go sleep. So sleeping is a good way to get your health back, and it also sort of triggers the cycle. So if you want to go from daytime to nighttime, just go have a nap.
Perfect. One thing I really like about this already are the colours and the lighting.
Yeah.
It's really cool when it goes to dusk.
Yeah. Yeah, you see all the colour palette completely changes, so it's much more sort of purpley and a bit more magical, and for good reason, because at night your plants give you magical essence. So you're encouraged to take care of them because the better care you take of them, the more magical essence they give you. Or in the case of this plant, none at all.
Oh. Now, in terms of taking care of plants, I like that we have this feature in the game because I think, for me personally, I have a rule. I'm basically looking after plants at home, and if I can take care of them for like a year or so, I think I'm ready to have an animal.
Have an animal? What animal would you have?
I want a dog.
You want a dog?
So I'm going to practice in-game
to see
if I can look after some plants.
If you're worthy.
And I don't kill them. Yeah.
And if you don't kill plants in the game, you can get a dog.
I could have a dog.
What type of dog would you get?
I want one of those little black shaggy dogs. What are they called?
Like a terrier. Is it some sort of terrier?
Like a chocolate, not a poodle. What's the name of them?
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Like a Bichon Frise or something like that.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
Yeah.
Right, so we've just unlocked enough magical essence that I can speak to this ghost. So Wildmender's set in a world basically where an ancient civilization has fallen to ruins because they weren't taking care of the environment properly, essentially, and it just became corrupted.
Okay.
But you can still reach out to them using your magical essence, and then they'll teach you certain things. Which is very exciting. So this is really one of the main, and they give me health as well, which is very nice. So we've got a memory. If we go into our memory folder, this is the sort of, what would you call it? Progression tree?
Skill trees, progression
tree. So we've got survival here, which is all to do with things like crafting new tools, upgrading your tools, and then costume pieces, all sorts of stuff to build out where you live and improve your just homestead, essentially.
Okay.
Then you've got arcane, which are things to do with gathering essence, so gathering magical stuff. So you've got things like repairing sigil gates. You can transform plants into different plants depending on what you need.
Oh, okay.
Improve the power of seeds, all that kind of stuff. I won't spoil too much.
Okay.
Spiritual is more spell-based, so as you're traveling, you can do things like sing to plants and that will like revive them. One of my favorite ones, animal empathy. So animal empathy allows you to talk to animals. And you meet several different animals throughout your travels, and if you talk to them, sometimes they'll come back and they'll live with you, and then they'll do stuff for you.
So they'll come back to your camp, and will they have skills and things to be able to help your plants and stuff like that?
Pretty much, yeah. So they stick around and they kind of help your garden a little bit. So not to spoil it, but we've got pangolins, there's frogs, and then there are a couple of other like non-real world mythical animals that are in it that I won't spoil.
Yeah.
But you didn't know what a pangolin
was
when we first started recording.
And you told me they had those cute balls.
Oh, they're adorable. Yeah, they're like armadillos, but they curl up and they've got prehensile tails. They're very cute. They're also they're the only animal in their own genus, and they are one of the only animals on Earth that has remained virtually unchanged by evolution for thousands of years. Well, not thousands of years.
Well, because they can be a rock.
A little ball rock, yeah. So you've got all these other different songs. Then you've got secrets, which you have to unlock, obviously. That's why they're secrets. And then guidance, which again hasn't been spoiled yet as part of the demo.
Ooh.
So now we need to get the survival. So it was a survival-based memory, so we need to spend 2 survival memories, and that unlocks our ability to construct things like storage decorations and a composting bin, which is very nice. But now let's have a little look at our map. And as you can see...
Great. We've
not made leaps and bounds.
No. I really like that sort of thing in games, like the shroud that you sort of uncover as you go through the game, unlock more and more of it. Really adds that extra element of exploration in there.
Yeah, and that element of like the world being so bad.
So look straight ahead. It looks like the Death Star.
It really does look like the Death Star.
Great.
We were having this conversation earlier, how the moon looks like the Death Star.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you think the same thing as you're traveling through.
It's great.
It sort of also gives you kind of Majora's Mask vibes, you know, the giant moon that comes down in Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
It reminds me a bit of that. So now this is functionally, when you get to this point in the demo, this is the end of the guide and the point when you can start freely exploring.
Oh, so you can just...
Yeah.
And we've got popped up, multiplayer is now available.
Yeah.
So how many people can you play with in Wildmender?
So when the game fully releases, you'll be able to play with up to 4 people online as co-op.
Amazing.
But as part of the demo, you can play with one other person. So 2-player co-op at the moment has been sort of made available.
Okay, and I love doing that with friends. Like, you all have your different roles. Maybe someone does the farm, the architecture, constructing, exploration, combat.
Ghost gets food, someone comes back with seeds.
And then running around together in the wild is amazing. That's cool.
Well, I need to go find the ominous crystal structure. That looks,
Right
over there in the distance, that looks like it could be an ominous crystal structure.
Whilst you're running, we'll talk about some more of the details of the game. So it'll be releasing on PC, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and it's all coming out in 2023. So it's really, really important that you are connected with all our socials, Kwalee socials for PC. Also, you're on Steam wishlisting the game too, trying out the demo, because we've got loads more stuff to come. We're going to show you more of the game. The game's going to improve and adapt and grow through the years.
Oh, I'm about to get... Right, I think I'm going to get attacked. So we have to reflect the spell back at it, and then, like this. Okay. And then that should destroy it. Yee.
It's like you're Luke Skywalker taking out the
Death Star. Yeah, so you just full of Star Wars references.
But it was Luke Skywalker, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It was him that
takes out. He's like, all the Star Wars fans are going to be coming after you now.
I know.
Don't at me.
No. So what do we need to know? Return the shard you received from the tower.
Spirit. Where's our boy?
Over there, isn't he?
Is he? I've gotten totally... Oh, there.
Right.
If you look at the little thing at the top, it actually shows where my tree is. So this little symbol at the top will show you your oasis and then other points of note.
Okay, and when you discover them, they'll pop up on the map?
Yeah, sometimes they're not always. Like, you can have things that you haven't discovered yet that will pop up on the map. Okay. Oh, no, you have to open on the map, but on this thing, little points of interest will show up even if you haven't discovered them yet.
Okay, cool.
Right, let's give him back a shard of the guide spirit. And his name, or her name, or their name is...
Vidyas.
Did
I say that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I was once a spirit of knowledge, a guide to many. Okay. But it seems I've been shattered, broken, and spread across the land. I now understand how incomplete I am. That's really sad.
Yeah. Ooh.
You have been incredibly generous in helping me so far. I offer you what knowledge I remember in return. Thank you. Speak with me if you wish to learn more. We do, Vidyas. Now, you have a sort of a love-hate relationship with Vidyas.
Yeah, I think because I've played the tutorial so many times now, I'm a bit sick to death of him. I just feel like he sends you out, so if you want to learn more in the demo, you can follow these, and they're sort of like extra little tutorials, but I'm going to jump straight into I'm ready for adventure, Vidyas, because I'm sick of you, and I'm sick of you telling me what to do.
He's literally helping you, guiding you.
Yeah, but I find him a bit bossy, to be honest, because look, he's giving me all these tasks. Find the wraiths. So basically, I'm going to go around and get the pieces of him and put him back together.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel like it should be my job. If he's some all-powerful guide, why am I hoofing it across the desert?
Let us know in the comments, after playing the demo, let us know if you're pro Vidyas or you're against Vidyas.
Yeah. So you're either Team Matt or Team Maddie.
Team Matt or Team Maddie, for sure.
Yeah, so Team Matt is pro Vidyas, Team Maddie is
if you're not sure what to
Vidyas.
say, just leave an emoji.
Yeah.
Just leave something.
Maybe like a crying face. What's in here? And I think probably when we finish one of the Wraith outposts, we'll finish up, wrap things up.
Okay, great.
Just because we don't want to spoil too much of the demo for you, but do follow through, get all of the 4 shards for Vidyas, and then it will unlock a special ability at the end of the demo that you can then use when you replay through it.
Okay, perfect.
Which is very exciting. But I don't want to spoil that. Oh, I just got some magical essence. Just passing by that cactus just gave me a little bit of... Everything here is all the animals so friendly.
Now, I really like the fact that there is this wide open space. It sort of makes it seem vast.
Yeah.
And I know that this is all procedure generated. Every time you load in, it's a new game. Every time you start a new game, it'll be a new map, right?
So your map will be bespoke to you or your friends if you do decide to play co-op.
Okay. Yeah,
which is very cool.
Also, as we're running, let's talk a little bit about the developers. So if you want to let us know how they got started with working with Kwalee and how the process with them has been so far.
Yeah, so the developers for this are a team based out of New York City called Muse Games. You may already know them from games such as Guns of Icarus, Hamsterdam, and most recently they created a game.
That's such a good name.
It is amazing. It is about a hamster that knows martial arts. We've just unlocked Secrets of the Meadow, which is, I think if you go into the secrets, if I get 3 of them, I will get the Sunsteals. I will get something, but for now we'll focus on the outposts.
Okay.
So Muse Games, based out of New York City, they've created so far 3 of their most prominent games: Guns of Icarus, Ember, and Hamsterdam, which you love. Ember's their most recent title. We've sort of been keeping an eye on them, I guess, for a while. And when we heard about this game that they were developing, Wildmender, we just knew we pretty much had to have it.
Yeah.
So we've been, also, for anyone who's interested, if you press shift, you can climb. Just
Cool.
in case you're wondering what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Knew we sort of really wanted to have it, essentially.
Yeah.
I'd say this is possibly their most ambitious project so far, in terms of how big the game is going to be.
Yeah.
And just in terms of how comprehensive it is. There's so much on offer. But Ember's not dissimilar. So Ember is a gig-style game where it's sort of teasing at the Uber economy by saying, what if firefighters operated like Uber or Uber Eats?
Okay.
Or something like that.
Right.
So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Wildmender will be their, oh, I think I'm about to get attacked, will be their next title.
Awesome.
Oh, Wraiths. Oh no.
This is your first big challenge.
I know, and I'm about to get poisoned because I'm just going to run out.
And these are hot coals we're running
These are
on
hot
as well.
coals.
Okay,
I've died many times. Oh.
We will survive the night.
Yeah. Come on, get me, hit me, hit me. One more.
Oh.
Defend.
Nice. Bang.
Got it.
Got it. Sweet.
But I am now also dying. Somewhat.
We're going to grab this.
Oh no! Ooh. Why?
Oh well.
I can't believe
cool.
you've done this.
So these are wraiths that we're being attacked by. I really like the telegraphed ability stuff. If anyone's played WildStar a long time ago, harken back to that, you'll know what I mean. I like that's really cool.
It is, yeah. And it does make life a lot easier, particularly if you're fighting with your friends, so you can tell your friend to move out the way. Like if you're the one responsible for defending while
just yelling, move, move.
Move. I have no food, and I'm hungry.
You've got no food.
I'm terrible with this. The one thing is I've played this game so many times, and yet I bang on about how the resource management is the most important thing, and then I just freewheel it into the desert with no food, no ability to make food. I probably don't have any water at the moment. I have water, okay. I've managed to at least forward plan a bit.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a little village though. I've not been here. I think I've just lost the plot now. We've killed the one outpost. We did what we said we were going to do. Let's have a bit of an explore before we finish up.
Yeah.
That seems nice. Look in people's houses. So as I said, it's the ruins of an ancient civilization, but they've left some of their stuff behind.
Okay.
So let's steal it.
Oh my goodness.
A spiritual scroll.
Nice.
I wonder if. Oh, we've got some fruit. Oh, fabulous. Okay, I can actually eat that.
So we can eat, we can survive the night, although we'll lose water, but we have water.
We'll lose a bit of water, but we do have water. So this is a dry rainbow fruit. Ugh. So if you get the fresh ones, you get water from them, but if you don't, you still get some food from them and a little bit of health. Also, things like acorn, this poisons you. So if you eat it, edible in a pinch, but unpleasant, which I like.
Okay.
Which means that essentially you lose a bit of health over time, like how poison works in most games, to be honest.
Cool. So, thank you all very much for watching Wildmender here at Steam Survival Fest. August 1st, we are releasing the demo for you to play, so do get your hands on that, try everything out in game, and let us know what you think.
Yeah, and please do also share your screenshots of your garden. And don't forget to join us. We're on Wildmender Official for Facebook and Instagram, or Wildmender Game for Twitter. You can share your screenshots there or tag us in them. Yeah. And join the Discord as well. We've got a really wonderful Discord community, and we have a whole channel dedicated to just gardening. So you can show off your actual real world. You can show off your plants.
Yeah.
Your like dog preparation plants.
Now, if you do post in that channel, I'll personally go in that channel and I will have a look at them because I'm a big fan of all that stuff. Making gardens look cool, and I'll say hello to you in there as well. Yeah. Okay, cool, perfect.
Fabulous. And we hope you enjoy the demo.
Yeah, enjoy, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Product not yet rated.